They come to the start line, green flag in the air, and we are underway.
Insane Dwayne and Joe Gotze go side by side. Gotze has the momentum off the cushion of turn number 2. He'll usher the field into turn number 3. That traction in the tires as Chamberlain slides for the lead.
Slide job for the lead. Insane Dwayne Chamberlain trying to make it stick, trying to come back with the crossover is going to be Gotze, but it looks like Chamberlain's going to have the run on the high side to steal the lead away off of turn number 2.
A pair of Hoosiers run 1-2, but how about the battle for the third spot? John Henry in the 15 car holding off Jeff Babcock and the 11RS of Rusty Schlenk.
Babcock trying to pull a slide job, but unable to make it stick. Schlenk will have the run on the high side, and look at the run that Matt Miller gets as they head into 3. He'll take the 5th spot away from Babcock.
Matt Miller started 11th. He's already driven into the top 5. Matt Miller, one to keep an eye on. Can he add another Johnny Appleseed Classic to his resume?
Matt Miller won 4 of the last 5 late model races here at the Johnny Appleseed Classic. Can he make his way through the field? Look at the run he gets through turns 3 and 4. All the way up to the 3rd spot now is Matt Miller.
Wow, Matt Miller is on the move. He's into the 3rd spot.
The lead is noticeably shrinking, but Chamberlain does have a lap car between himself and Miller, but that's no problem for Miller in turn number 1 as Matt continues to close in off of turn number 2.
Well, noticeably closing in on your leader is the 3, and Dwayne Chamberlain off the pace. Chamberlain off the pace, and to the lead goes Matt Miller.
And we've got a yellow flag out. What a tough break for approaching the start line. Green's out. We're back underway. A big start for Matt Miller on the high line as he propels and stays in the lead. Jeff Babcock, meanwhile, in 2nd. We're side by side from 3rd on back.
Well, John Henry, Henry contact with a couple of cars as he tried to get to the cushion. You got to think that spoiler being ripped off is really playing a role on the 15 of John Henry, fading through the field as Matt Miller brings us to 12 to go. As, boy, Matt Miller, he's well over a straightaway in front of the rest of the field.
That last lap, he was over a full second quicker than the 2nd place machine as he continues to pick him up and put him down.
Matt Miller has 8 American Late Model Series wins here at Eldora. One of them coming last May. Off of turn number 4 for the 9th time in ALMS history at Eldora, Matt Miller to victory lane. Second to Jeff Babcock.
Green flag is out. We're underway. Joey Kramer gets a big jump on the outside. He'll propel himself to the lead ahead of Brandon Vaughn. And here comes Jeff Kaz on the outside, looking to grab 2nd away from Vaughn as they head into 3.
Jeff Kaz goes to the top side of the racetrack as Joey Kramer leads lap 1, 3, and 4. Wide action deep through the pack here from the fence to the infield.
How these drivers make their way through lap traffic. You can see Kramer starting to catch the tail end of the field in front of him, and those drivers are all running 2 and 3 wide right now. There won't be a lot of track to work with. Whichever driver gets through the lap traffic better will likely have the best shot of winning this thing.
Joey Kramer working through lap traffic and put a lap car between himself and 2nd running Jeff Kaz as he slides up across the nose of a lap car. Lap car really kind of racing him pretty hard down the backstretch though.
Jeff Kaz was a half a second quicker that time by. We'll see if he can continue to be quicker and possibly reel in the Kramer machine with just 9 laps to go.
8-lap dash back to green. Whoa, we got one into the wall. Brandon Ramsey into the wall on the restart.
And we've got some fire under the 18M machine of David McWilliams as well. And we've got a yellow as we're stacking them up.
We got a parking lot
midway through the field as Andy Bibler is around. Loney gets his way through it. The 12 of Rayburn involved. Rick Monroe throws the green flag up in the air. We're back underway. Ruhlman gets a good start. He looks to the inside of Jeff Kaz as we head into turn number 1. Ruhlman trying to slide up into 2nd, but Kaz has a little extra momentum, so he will hold on to the 2nd spot as they head down the back straightaway, and Kramer still the leader as they head through turns 3 and 4. Can he make a move in turns 3 and 4? He has a lot of distance to close. Doesn't look like it's going to be able to happen. Off of turn number 4, your winner, Joey Kramer in the 77. Jeff Kaz brings it home in 2nd.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here at Eldora Speedway, it's showtime! Devin Dobby jumps out to the early advantage, but Rico takes the third spot. How about Christopher Bell skating around the fence? Bill with the big run down the backstretch as the top two come together.
How about Christopher Bell trying to go from sixth to the lead as he grabs the second spot away, now sets his sights on Devin Dobie, and here comes Rico Abreu. He goes low, trying to pull a slide job for the lead. 3 cars, nose to tail off of turn 2.
Oh, Dr. Rico Abreu right across the nose of Butch Schroeder. Now Christopher Bell takes the lead. Slide job, plants the right rear off the cushion in turn 4. He'll lead lap number 2.
Great racing up front here at the Eldora Speedway. Here comes Randy Hannigan. He tries to go low, can't quite make the move work. Meanwhile, we're side by side for second. Rico Abreu runs the high line, and the 23 of Devin Dobie up top, or down low rather.
Now it's a game of cat and mouse between a pair of midget teammates, a pair of former USAC National Midget Champions. Rico Abreu in the 24 trying to track down Christopher Bell in the 77. Is this a preview of the Camping World Truck Series race in July? Time will tell. Christopher Bell leads lap 4.
And how about Randy Hannigan? He pulls a slide job to get the third spot away as well from Devin Dobie.
Tell you what, it's so impressive to watch Christopher Bell and Rico Abreu skate around the cushion and play cat and mouse. Bell nearly coming together with the lap car. Ryan Rule, that opens the door for Rico Abreu. Oh my, Rico Abreu's got the door wide open and he is closing on Christopher Bell to 4 car lengths off of turn 2.
Look at the run Rico Abreu gets, nearly makes contact with the wall, but again, Christopher Bell having a little issue with lap traffic. Rico Abreu again almost gets in the wall, but now he is clearly right there on Christopher Bell. Bell's got their way through 1 and 2.
Bell changes lanes through the lap car and Rico closes back in. Now he's got a lap car, a little bit of breathing room for Christopher Bell. Rico slides the lap car, Bell's up on the cushion. Rico tries to greet it but can't do it. Christopher Bell powers away, 9 laps to go, Josh.
Christopher Bell, your leader, Rico Abreu in second. Abreu running a little bit higher line as they come off of turn number 2, and he has some momentum as well as he slowly but surely tries to close in on the 77XX of Bell.
Christopher Bell continues to put on a clinic here at Eldora, and Rico Abreu continues to try to chase. Right now, Christopher's the cat and Rico's the mouse. Can they reel each other in? Down the backstretch they go, Christopher Bell. He's got about a 5 car length lead over Rico Abreu.
Now 2 lap machines separate the leader, Christopher Bell and Rico Abreu. Abreu tries to work his way around those as they come off of turn 2. Goes high to get by 1, looks inside here to get by another, nearly makes contact as trying to shut the door on Rico Abreu off of turn number 2 is the 5M machine.
Rico caught on the lap car and things seem to be a bit off for the 24 now as he's about a full straightaway behind Christopher Bell. Bell comes to 4 to go off of turn number 4. Christopher Bell is hammered down in the 77X.
But working through turn 3 and 4, your winner is going to be Christopher Bell in the 77XX. Rico Abreu working his way through turn number 4, coming off of the turn. He will grab second spot. As green flag is out, and we are underway. Rob Trent inside in the 69 machine. Barney Craig outside in the 71C. Chris Douglas getting a run as well on the high side as he will look to try to take second away from Trent, but unable to do so as Trent closes the door. Now Douglas looks to the outside into 3, and here comes the 410 of Paul Pardo running down low.
Barney Craig continues to set the pace, but cousin Rob Trent has a little bit of company for the second spot.
Yes, he does. Chris Douglas in the 82 machine will take the second spot, and here comes Paul Pardo. Drives it in deep into turn number 3, trying to grab the spot from Conover. They nearly make contact as Conover has a little extra momentum on the high side. Paul Pardo looks to the inside of Conover through turns 1 and 2. Conover going to have the high line, Pardo on the low line, but Pardo looks like he's going to be able to take the spot as they head into 3.
Pardo closing in on Trent as here comes Jordan Conover. Conover dives off the top shelf to the inside of the 410 of Pardo. They nearly go side by side, but Jordan Conover settles back in for the 5th spot. Now he'll go to the top side, banger out the fence, and pull to the back bumper.
Great 3-way battle going on for the 3rd spot. Now Pardo looks to the inside of Rob Trent. He will try to complete the slide as they come through turn number 3.
Well, the race for the lead continues to stay hot and heavy here in this one as Frank Palladino trying to close back in on Rob Trent for the 5th spot. The race for the lead at the line. Barney Craig has it, but Chris Douglas continues to sit there. Craig throws a slider on the lap car as Douglas keeps it glued to the bottom. Chris Douglas in that black, number 82. Barney Craig in the white and blue 71C. This time off of turn number 4, Douglas closing on the bottom. Here comes Chris Douglas. He'll slide up, but Craig has to run. 2 to go. One heck of a race developing here in the Eldora stocks. Once again, Douglas goes to the bottom. Craig pinballs off the wall, but he'll take a car-length advantage off of turn number 2. Final 2 left-hand turns. A lap car sits right there. It's one last-ditch effort for Chris Douglas, but off of turn number 4, Barney Craig going to win the Eldora stock main event.